Hi there, welcome to my channel Aqualuna73. This is going to be a reading for Sagittarius. Please bear in mind it's going to be a general reading, so it will not resonate with all Sag people. So Sagittarius, I did your reading this morning, and I always, when I do the reading, I say sorry that I bump into the tripod, okay? And this morning it happened again, and I bumped into the tripod, and I wasn't aware that the screen was like showing here into or facing the window basically, so you couldn't see the cards or anything. And I did the whole reading like that, and I wasn't even aware of it. So it was a very beautiful reading. I'm very disappointed that I had to delete the reading because I want you to see the cards, okay? So I'm going to try and explain this morning this energy that I picked up. I can't remember a lot about it, okay? I forgot most of the things, but the thing that mostly stands out about this reading is that you, Sagittarius, this some male, because the King of Cups at the end of the reading, the last two cards, I can't remember what the last card was, but the second last card was the King of Cups. And I picked up a male energy. I picked up a male energy of approximately 21 years old. Okay. This individual caused the tower moment in your life, Sagittarius. I don't know what this individual did. It could be a parent, and this parent is struggling with a 21-year-old. But this person could have caused a tower moment in your life. Okay. The other thing that I also picked up, Sagittarius, is that you might be picking up on some type of energy intuitively, but it's a predatory energy. Okay. uh I don't know how this is going to play out for any of you, okay, but it may be, when I speak about a predatory energy, it could be, I don't know, maybe you feel you're being stalked. I don't know, this could be it. Or I don't know, it could be maybe you are an attractive individual and you draw a lot of attention to yourself, male attention. Okay, so this could also be the predatory energy that I pick up. So just be mindful and aware of this, okay? What else is there? Okay, just wanna draw a landscape oracle card quickly, or three for that matter, and then we're going to start the reading. Okay, just want to check again. Okay, everything is still fine. Okay, so okay. Sagittarius, I just remembered, I saw here, this morning this song came up. Okay, you had I wouldn't say it's a very, it was a heavy energy. Okay, partially I also picked up a heavy energy. It could be that I'm talking to a Sagittarius who has a child and is struggling with this child. Okay, for some other reason, I don't know what, in what capacity you're struggling with a child. But I picked up this energy of something that, someone that has a heavy heart, basically, because this song came up. Spring Gang is the group's name. I don't know if this is the group's name, but I have this song on my playlist. I'm going to see if I find it, and if I do, I will post it on my community section. Okay, so it's the group's name is Spring Gang, and the song's name is You'll Be Fine. And this is, I'm going to try and sing it. I just know the chorus. Okay, no, I'm not going to sing it. It's okay. I'll pass. I'm not going to sing. Okay, so that's the song that came up for you. Oh my gosh. See, I can't sometimes make out even my own handwriting. Okay. Okay, yeah, it says yes, male, King of Cups, 21 years old. Okay, and then Okay, yeah, okay, let's continue to the reading. The other thing I don't know, maybe the other thing that I also picked up, and I don't actually wanted to talk about this because I don't want to depress anyone, but maybe this energy or this male energy that I picked up, it could be someone that lost a child or something. This person could have been a young adult, possibly 21 years old, around that age. Okay, because this is also what I picked up. Oh my god, I'm going to get that card now. Okay, so can you just hold on? I'm going to pause quickly. Okay, I'm back. I'm sorry about that. The card fell, so I had to get up and pause to pick up the card again. I don't know why the cards are flying lately. Meditation is the next card. And the first card is what? Concentration. I don't know what you need to concentrate on. You need to concentrate on something. I'm going to go through the notes now, okay? Something needs your attention. You need to be attentive to something, and something needs your attention. I'm going to go through the notes now. Give me a last card for Sagittarius, please, universe. Last card is beauty. Oh, this is so apt. Oh my god, I don't know why. For the meditation that I picked up and for the reading this morning, like I said, the song, there's something in the song where she says this individual is going through some type of experience that's exhausting and painful, emotionally exhausting and painful. I don't know if this person lost a child or lost a loved one, or they could have, it's good. I strongly pick up a parent, okay? It's a parent-child scenario. This is exactly what I pick up. But there's also some other type of dynamic here. It's almost like someone feeling shame and guilt of some kind, okay? I think, I don't know why, but there is some type of shame or guilt aspect attached to this dynamic. I don't know if it's shame. I don't know what the hell this is. Okay. Victoria's breath is at the bottom of the deck. Okay, it's a tiger. And okay, before I forget, in the song, the woman's is going through something, and she tells, just go Google the lyrics. It's very beautiful. Okay, it's basically about somebody going through something, and they're telling themselves, little one, you'll be fine. And everybody goes through pain, and although it might feel that it's difficult, it will pass, something to that effect. But it's very beautiful. Just go Google it, okay? And okay, so let's continue here with the notes. The other thing that I also want to mention, if this is someone that passed on in and they're still grieving, I've picked up this energy before as well, okay? And that was a few readings ago already. I can't remember for who it was. I've been picking up this energy for a very long time, for that matter. It's not the first time, okay? If you go back to my readings. Energy never dies. This is what I picked up. Energy is something that never dies. If something leaves, okay, if something leaves, then that void has to be filled. This is what came up. I don't want to talk a lot of crap and nonsense. I don't know who I'm speaking to or who I'm picking up here, okay? And I don't want to cause anyone more grief than they're already experiencing. Okay, so, but this is exactly what I pick up. Energy never dies. If something leaves, that void has to be filled. Okay. usually when, okay, these different types of examples that I can think of. Say, for instance, one, when I say energy never dies, okay, if you're a religious person and or spiritual person, you will, in some cultures, they call your personal spirit your chi. Okay, so in a lot of these cultures, when you die, they believe your chi still continues and still continues to, I don't know if it goes into a newborn child, or if the spirit still do, I don't know how it works. Okay, I have no idea on how all the religious or spiritual practices, what they think about this, or anyway what their beliefs is about this. But I know they call, in some cultures they call it the chi. In some cultures, some people believe that they carry the Holy Spirit inside of themselves, okay? And the Holy Spirit is considered as a comforter, okay? So if you are a religious person, and I'm going to look at it from a religious perspective, okay? If you lost a child or someone that you cared about, like I said, this energy continues and it doesn't die. It has to go into something else, okay? So it never dissipates, okay? This chi, for that matter. But you also have this void, and this, I think, is what I'm talking about. This person leaving left a void in you. In other words, there's a type of an empty space inside of you, and you need to fill this void with something. Okay, and sometimes when people go through a loss, they fill this void with different things. It could be when they experience pain, they misuse substances. Okay, not use, misuse substances. In other words, excessively, or there is no moderation in some type of aspect, because I said, yeah, in the previous reading I did, it was also speaking about balance, because the balance card came out for you. And Sagittarius, you represent temperance. Okay, but sometimes you also need to be reminded to balance something out. Okay, so anyway, this void needs to be filled. The other thing that also came up is sometimes we have the tendency to take some things to the extreme. Okay. And why I'm saying this is, okay, I don't want to, I'm going to go through the notes while I shuffle the cards. There is a type of a survival instinct aspect that also came up. I don't know why. Okay. Because whatever this experience is, Sagittarius, it left you with shame and guilt. Okay. And most, I wouldn't say most, everything either comes from one of these places, either from a place of love or fear, or shame or guilt. Okay, so I don't know what. Okay, I'm going to try and make an example. You're probably thinking, what the hell is she talking about? Okay, I'm going to try and explain and give you an example. Hey boy, I can't think of something now. Okay, I do. I can. But I don't know if it's a good idea to talk about it. I don't know who's listening to my channel, if they are family members listening to my channel, but this is the only example I can think of. Many years ago, there was a family member of mine. um, his spouse, his wife, died in a car accident. Seven of Cups is at the bottom of the deck. Whatever this is there is, and this is so like same as other reading. Anyway, the Seven of Cups is at the bottom of the deck. I'm going to get to my story now. The Seven of Cups is somebody needing to choose something, but this person is struggling to commit to something. You're struggling to commit to something, yeah. I don't know what. The word that's coming to mind is change. You're struggling to commit to a specific change. Okay, I don't know what this is. And I don't know why you're struggling, possibly with a shame or guilt. You got, yeah, you're appearing in your own reading here also. Okay, so here's the story, okay? And this is where the shame and guilt also comes in. Okay, I'm not saying this was the case for whoever this family member is. I'm just using this as an example. This has nothing to do with your reading, okay? Or this reading has nothing to do with them for that matter. But this family member, his wife passed on in the car crash. Okay, she drove, and I think she got a tire burst, and this was years ago, and the baby died with her. She was very young, in her early or late 20s, and the baby was about, say, not even a year old. I think two or 3 years old. Okay, still a toddler, and they died on the spot. So, man, to lose a child, I mean, seriously, what the hell? And even your wife and your son, I mean, he was a little boy. Okay, so I don't know who this is that I'm picking up here, but what I can tell you is, say for instance you lose someone. Okay, I'm going to make an example. Say for instance you drove a car, and one night you drive the car, and the road was wet, and you drive very slowly, and somebody was drunk and they drove into you, and there was a family member with you, and this person passed on, and you drove the car. Basically, you, at the end of the day, you live, and this person died, and you live with this guilt. Okay, this is where guilt comes in, and you ask yourself, okay, why did why was I spared? Okay, and not this individual. Okay, maybe it was maybe it was a child, or something to that effect, and now you also live with a shame. Okay, you live with a shame because you feel ashamed, and the shame comes from this from this guilt, basically, and the shame is attached to this guilt, where you tell yourself later on, okay, it was my fault. You start blaming yourself for things, and although the evidence might be staring you in the face to tell you, but Sagittarius, this is not your fault. Okay, this and this and this and that is what happened, but you're still blaming yourself for something. Okay, and this is where the shame and the guilt is. So this is exactly what I picked up here for this reading. Okay, and the other thing I also want to mention here, I made a lot of notes here. I'm going to just read the notes like it is. Okay, if survival instincts has made us feel that if we lose something, when it's taken away from us. Okay, what is this? Okay. Survival instincts makes us feel that we might lose something, and this is why we have these survival instincts. Okay, I picked up someone that has anxiety also in the previous reading. This person has anxiety. Anxiousness is fine. Okay, it's almost like your survival instincts is important for you because it keeps you on your toes, basically. Okay, and it's basically just an innate thing, part of you as a human. So okay, like for instance, that thing that you do when you go sleep at night, you close the doors, you close the windows, etc. Okay, and say for instance, when the dog starts barking, you start becoming suspicious, and you go look to see if there's something wrong or something to that effect. So that has something to do with your survival instincts, trying to protect yourself and your terrain or your property or whatever you might call it. Okay, this is an animalistic thing, and this is that all animals on earth have this, and we are also animals, so we also have this inside of us. So the survival instinct that we have makes us always feel that this is why we also have the fight or flight mode, where we feel that we're going to lose something. Okay, and that something will be taken away from us. This is why we react this fear or fight or flight mode that we go into. And this is also one of the biggest reasons why we hoard. Okay, and hoarding can be in various forms. You become a selfish individual, basically. So hoarding can come in the form of becoming selfish with your energy, your resources, because you're scared of losing something. Okay. So the reason why I'm talking about the Sagittarius, I strongly get the feeling there is some aspect holding you back in life, and I feel is this. It's a wound. Okay, and this wound is something that you need to look at because it's causing repetitive cycles, because you are in a type of a cycle that's continuous, and it's looped. Okay, in other words, it stops and then it starts over, it stops and then it starts over, it stops and then it starts over. So it's something that happens over and over and over. Okay, I hope you understand where I'm going with this. And it has something to do with the aspect of a wound. And this wound is something I strongly pick up, that this wound was something that was started in your childhood, but it's also playing off in your current life, in your life now as an adult. Okay. Okay. Let me see if I got everything here. Did I tell you everything? Okay. Okay, yeah, I wrote down a passage that I remembered from a book that I read. I don't know if you know Moby Dick. It's a book about a whale. I'm just going to say it's a book about a whale. I'm not going to go into detail. Just go read it or whatever, okay? But there's a passage there that I wanted to quote. I have swum through oceans and sailed through libraries. I don't know why this came through. Okay, it just popped into my head during the reading. I mean, during the meditation. I have swum through oceans and sailed through libraries. I don't know why that popped up. But anyway, okay, so let's continue with the reading, Sagittarius. I don't want to digress. I'm already 24 minutes in. I haven't even started the reading. Yeah, my gosh. Okay, you got the wheel and the Knight of Swords here. So, like I said here, repetitive cycle here, and you need to balance this out. You need to break free from whatever this is here with this Knight of Swords here. Like I said, there's something or some aspect that you need to balance here. You are in a repetitive cycle. Okay. It's like you waiting for something. I don't know what you're waiting for. I don't know. There's some type of waiting aspect also. I don't know what you're waiting for. Okay, like I said here earlier also, I pick it up here with this 8 of coins as well. This woman is here practicing on something, on owning a skill. But like I said, I detect someone that's in a type of a limbo. This person could be a very gifted individual, or this person that you were dealing with could have been a very gifted individual. Maybe musically this person was gifted. Okay. I also spoke about the substance, possible excessive substance use or something to that effect. I don't know if the name Ishmael has any significance. Okay. I don't know why that is popping up, the name Ishmael. Okay. Okay, so yeah, okay. You got the Hermit and the Moon card and the Two of Swords. Like I said, this year, these three cards today comes through as deep despair. Deep despair. Because you're not understanding something. And the reason why you're not understanding something is because you're closed off. You're closing yourself off to this understanding. Okay. And I always say in my readings, my definition of what understanding is love. And what is love is understanding. You can have love or you can have understanding, but you also have to apply it. Okay? Work with me here. You can have love, you can have understanding about something, you can have wisdom about something, but you have to actually apply it in your life. Okay, it's no use talking about something. Okay, you have to practice what you preach, basically. So the shame that you're feeling for whatever this is, yeah. Okay, the opposite of shame is self-respect and honor. Okay. Say I told you in the beginning, um, this individual feel shame and guilt because of an experience. They feel maybe responsible for something which they should not feel responsible for. It's almost like it could be a child also that passed on. This child maybe was irresponsible and this child was responsible for whatever happened to them. And now you as a parent feel responsible and you ask yourself, okay, maybe I did this wrong, maybe I did that wrong, and maybe it's because I did, yes, you did the best to your ability with that child, but at the end of the day, that child makes their own choices, okay? This is something that you need to realize, especially if it's a young adult. And this is the last two cards, is the world. Like I said, I strongly feel that you're still in this energy, yeah. This is where you're going to end up. You eventually have to end this cycle and you have to end this shame, this guilt that you feel. I mean, okay. You're eventually going to step out of this with the World card and you're going to step in your King of Cups position. And the King of Cups is someone that's a abundant person, okay, a very supportive person, an empathetic individual. And this is usually what happens during experiences like deep life-changing experiences. This is where you end up. You speak from a place where you understand what people actually are going through, okay, because you have experienced it yourself. Anyway, this is your reading for today, Sagittarius. I hope it was helpful. Please like, share, and subscribe, and please take care. I don't know what is going on, but you're going to be okay. Okay, just take everything in your stride. Okay, I think I covered everything. Okay. The other thing here I see here about the predatory energy, whoever this person is, or individuals, or whatever, or this predatory energy that you're feeling, these people are underestimating you, Sagittarius, or they feel that they underestimated you. But anyway, this is your reading. It's not going to be for all Sagittarius people. Please like, share, and subscribe to all my new subscribers. Thank you so much for being here. If you're not a subscriber yet, please hit the subscribe button and the notification bell. And thank you so much for your support. Many blessings to you. I love you guys. God bless. Bye.